Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Sandman Talks is back, mother truckers. How did you feel about that one?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lay into you right now in the first 5 seconds of this thing.
I'm a little upset with it, man. I'm a little upset. I was like, I'm gonna crush this intro.
I wasn't sure if there was a reason you wanted to go with like mother truckers. Like you were gonna be like, "What's up, mother truckers?" This video is brought to you by State Farm. They said we can't swear.
Who said we can't say it? This one's brought to you, dude. A truck company, some random like Georgia truck company, like sponsored one of my videos.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, listen, we got $500. Can you promote our trucks? I don't know how I'll do it. Oh, Sandman Talks is the perfect avenue for that.
Like an actual, like we're recruiting future truck drivers.
Oh my
God. What if it was like that? Like, yeah, if you guys are your YouTube channel's not going anywhere, right? Well, become a truck driver. You make 45 grand a year. Pick your hours.
Yeah, this is just for backup, just in case all else fails. We are planning our truck future. What's up, everyone? This is the show, if you've never seen it before, where some silly games going on in the background, and Mike and I just talk about real life problems that you guys have sent to an email that is in the description. It's super simple. It's super podcasty. It's super laid back.
I think that's why I like it.
Yeah.
It's
Mike, can
easy.
you help me with this one? Everyone, not everyone, a bunch of people are like, do face cam. Would you ever join me for an episode if I had made you give me a face cam every time we talked?
Probably not. If I was like just coming home from the gym and like hair is on point and everything, I'd be like, all right, yeah, let's do it.
That's what I mean,
the
guys.
chances of that happening is
it's
not.
hard. It's hard for us to meet on its own, like just with time and like with busy schedules and stuff. So like when we get together, it's like, hey, I'm just gonna click recording of an audio button, and
Dude, I've done half of these Sandman Talks videos without a shirt on. Like I've done one in my underwear. Swear to God.
Honestly, you should do the next one
video.
naked, just butt naked.
I could be naked right now.
He's like, yeah, I did the depression episode naked. Like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Hey, man, you're depressed? I'm like sitting there, like hand on my nutsack. Like, yeah, man, you just gotta do you, man.
Confidence, bro. It's all about the
I'm confident. I got one hand on my nutsack, my one hand on the mic.
I'm telling you what's up. Today's gonna be a good one. We got a title, and the title, Mike, for today is I'm having trouble with my parents, and more importantly, my future. Deep,
I feel like parents is probably more important.
Yeah.
But you'll learn.
Yeah. This is gonna be good. So yeah, I'm gonna start it. This is Brian. So Brian says, "Hi John, I'm Brian, age 16. And love you and Mike's videos, and have been an avid viewer of both of you for around 2 years now." Dude, we got that.
I see you, Bri. I see you.
Yeah, we got that 14 to 16 going on. All right.
Yeah.
Please get Mike on this topic if it is reviewed in a response. I feel his input would be valuable. Woo!
Man, I should start getting paid for these.
You really should. I mean, we already talked about you owning part of my channel just after these.
Yeah, 50%.
They get like 400,000 likes. Like, they get like 40,000 views, but 400,000 likes. That's
impressive. People are liking the video without even clicking on it.
Yeah,
like,
they don't click on it.
They're somehow intersecting into the code. And
Yeah,
like,
it's
I
unreal.
liked it, but I didn't want to give it a view.
It's unreal. And my favorite part is people are asking, John, when are you going to play ranked again? And I'm like, dude, you don't care about my channel because you don't watch Sandman Talks. That is my ranked gameplay from now. Like,
wow, yeah.
Because I don't play ranked. Like, I play it off camera. Like, it's so nice to put to this
You
video.
should put that in the title. You should put, like, Sandman Talks, like, come here for ranked gameplay and
But I'm going to spell cum wrong.
C-U-M.
Yeah, just to get demonetized instantly. All right, let's go back with Brian. Ever since I was young, my parents have planned out my life for me, never questioning what I want. Oh, I hate hearing that too. Recently, I realized that my mother will stop at nothing to keep me from straying from this future she wants for me. She's an extremely closed-minded woman and is very opposed to change or new ideas. She has me set to leave for a specific college that my GPA and test scores are definitely not high enough for. And on top of that, my mother is extremely insistent that when I turn 18 and graduate high school, I leave for a religious trip for 2 years in my life. Both of
2
these
years.
2
Wow, that's
years.
a long trip. I had a
Did they upgrade
friend
that?
who did that. Yeah.
I think I
mean,
had a
if
friend
it's
who
all
did that
expenses
too.
paid, it's like a free vacation, but
2 years?
2 years?
That's like core of your life. Oh my God! Wow.
That's a long time.
Both of these things, 2 of my 3 older siblings have done with overwhelming success. The other one dropped out of college, and my mother doesn't hide that she's very disappointed in him. I don't want to go to college, and I don't even think my religion my mother has me practice is completely true. Not to bash the people are wonderful, but it's not for me. But I won't tell her that because I foresee the backlash. I definitely don't want to end up disappointing my mother either. My dream is to never have to work a desk job and to live and would love to become a Twitch streamer and or YouTube personality or sort similar to what you and so many other wonderful content creators and personalities do for the living. Currently, I'm working a summer job and was planning on using the funds to buy a respectable computer and jump to start this dream career. However, my mom has made it very clear that I'll be saving my money for things previously mentioned, the religious trip and college, and not for my own personal enjoyment. I'm not sure how to confront her on this, and I'm certain that even if I do, she will respond in a very stubborn way and shut down my dreams. Currently, my only plan, I know, it's bumming me out because like me growing up was so opposite, like so different.
I feel like I had a little bit of this, not maybe to the point that he's at, but we'll have different takes on it, which is
great. Currently, currently my only plan is to just save up and move out right when I get out of high school to pursue my dreams. This, however, would likely result in a butcher relationship, which I definitely do not want. I don't see how my father would respond, seeing as I don't see him except for maybe a couple times a month. But he seems much more open to ideas and supportive than my mother. But because I don't live with him, I don't think consulting him would be appropriate. Please give any suggestions on how I can deal with this situation, as I am extremely overwhelmed, especially with how close my 18th birthday really is and how little time I have. I am really set on being an internet personality of some sort and can't fathom working a conventional job, even if my current skill set is geared much toward the conventional job. So a few tips on how you got today wouldn't hurt, but it's not the main issue of concern. Thank you so much, John and Mike. Sorry if it seems scatterbrained. I wrote this in just a few minutes. I don't have time to go back to my thoughts.
Yeah, it's a lot of information.
It's a lot of information, but Brian needs our help, Michael.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit trickier. I mean, the last few.
There's no right answer, right? Like,
yeah, the last few, I feel like there was. You know, it was like, hey, like I'm in the friend zones. Like, boy, you ain't. Like, she doesn't like you. Done. Like, hey,
boom,
man, like I'm
stamp
this
it.
and this. And like we could easily approach it. This one is a lot more delicate. I feel like.
I agree.
So all right, I'll get real with this one.
Yeah, let's get real. I mean, let's start by, we have two things to deal with, right? I think like good topics is the Twitch, YouTube. I feel like there's a lot of people who just are like, I want to do that.
Yeah, it seems to be a very popular idea.
Oh, dude, yeah. Play video games hey, I gotta go to work. Okay, honey, where are you going? To my office to play a bunch of video games. Bum, bum, bum. Best job ever, right?
Yeah, and like I get it, because like
I'm the same way. I've never worked. The only jobs I've worked before this has been playing in a band, doing acting, serving tables. Oh, so many, dude. 8 years.
You are literally the epitome of
LA.
Like an LA, an LA guy. Like, oh
I
my god, I worked at a what was it?
Auto body shop? Let me guess.
No, not an auto body shop. It was a home improvement store.
Oh, like Home Goods?
No, it was like Home Depot. Do you know what that is?
Dope. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Like I worked in a Home Depot.
Like Lowe's,
Menards,
Home Depot.
But I don't think you have them there. So I worked in a Menards, and then I worked in a clinic, and then I worked for like the Department of Agriculture. So yeah, I actually had like traditional jobs, dude.
Yeah, you had desk jobs. Or for part of them.
Yeah, kind of. I was always on my feet, but they were the same bullshit.
So the first thing that like I always say to people is with YouTube, it seems so easy, and it honestly, when you get into the flow, it's nice, but it's still a job.
And I went like a lot of YouTubers are really dramatic about it too, to where
Yeah.
you need to understand that it is a job and stuff. But like, I hate when people come out and they're like, "Hey man, like I'm a Twitch streamer. Like, this is just as hard as that my friend who's like a firefighter who works."
Yeah,
70
no,
hours a week."
screw
Like,
you.
It's not.
No, it's not.
You know,
no,
there's definitely.
no, it's not. It's scary. Here's the thing: the
Yeah.
firefighter's getting paid every month for sure.
True.
Twitch streamer,
True.
you're living off. Oh, I hope more people sub to me. Hopefully, I make those donations today.
Yeah, there's that underlying fear about it.
There's that
you don't know if you're
fear.
getting a paycheck.
YouTube just started demonetizing every video that I post. I'm making $0 when I was making.
Are you saying
X.
that actually for you, or are you using
Oh,
that as
that
an example?
that happened to me for a solid month. They
Oh, yeah, I
remember,
that.
dude?
I thought you meant like this month.
No,
I was
no,
like,
no.
what?
They're done with that. I
not
played
from what I see
played
on
one
Twitter,
game of
dude, they're going
Fortnite.
nuts.
One game of Fortnite, and they were like, "Oh, he's cool. He plays Fortnite. He's good."
Yeah, I never really got touched by like I got some demonetization, but not a ton. But that's like a serious thing because, like, first of all, I didn't make any money for like a year. Like I
Yeah.
probably made like $50 in the first year I did YouTube.
Yeah.
And if you don't have money to like live off of and stuff, you can't live off $50.
So that's the first step. Is not you. No one who is listening to this should ever jump onto YouTube or Twitch for money. That is the dumbest thing, and you will fail so fast. If you have an underlying stress of money on your mind, there is no way to succeed. I'm telling you, like, yeah, but I'm grinding. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, like work doesn't. Like putting in the work isn't always enough. I'm just gonna say that. Like, I know a lot of guys that daily upload. You know, they have like a decent subscriber base, but they're not making money. Like they're just not. They're
You
not
have to love it,
unique
dude.
enough.
You have to love it. Okay, here it is. It's so much of it is luck. Sadly.
True. Yeah,
and I know some people are listening to that and they're like, "Shut up, dude. You're like, no, you're wrong." No. I'm telling you this in the position that I'm in now, too. And growing up in the LA industry and like how acting and music has worked and getting on gigs and shows and whatever. It is who you know. It is luck. It is right place, right
like
time.
John, you wouldn't have even made it on YouTube if you didn't know me. You know, it's an interesting.
Wait, you're not Rob. You're not Rob.
God, Rob would probably say that about both of us.
He would.
I made you.
You know what's cool about Rob is like I always thank him because I had a YouTube channel. I had like 4,000 subs, and he forced me. I'm not kidding when I say that. Forced me to film my point of view of the Rocket League videos when we were doing Rocket League, when he started a Rocket League series and Arc. And I was like, why would someone come to my channel to watch what they just watched on your channel? He's like, trust me, people love seeing.
He is like that though. Rob is like, he can be kind of like a douche that like some people pick up on.
Yeah.
But he's like such a good mentor.
Dude,
like,
he is the
I attribute
best.
a lot of what I know to Rob.
Yeah, I mean, like,
YouTube
in a sense that whenever I say, like, yo, thanks, man, like, I just hit, like, 500,000 subs, like, thank you. He's like, stop thanking me. I'm doing nothing. Like, you did that. Like, that's the problem. A lot of people are like, hey, raid my Twitch channel, host me, tell everyone to go to my channel. If they go to your channel and there's nothing there, or you're not constantly uploading, or you don't look like you care, you don't have an about me, you don't have anything on your channel, you don't do thumbnails for your videos, you don't care, why is anyone gonna come back? I could tell a million people, or every video I film, to go to this one channel. People aren't gonna watch it if there's no content there. That's why when you hear someone like Neatmike in a video and you're like, who is this guy? He's sort of edgy, dude. He's sort of like a bro. Like I like. You're gonna go to his channel. You're gonna find him. You're gonna subscribe. You might like him more than me. You might like, you find who you like on these.
That's honestly how I found Sizz.
Yeah.
I watched Rizzo and I was like, who is his partner? He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like met up with Sizz and I was like, bro, like you're funny. Like, I didn't know who Sizz was until he was on Rizzo's video, but all he did was post the videos of him and Rizzo playing in his perspective.
Exactly.
So I think we should, like, to summarize, like, you probably don't have what it takes to be a YouTuber, to put it bluntly. Not necessarily you, Brian, but, like, you as a general term. People like to think that it's easy money. You're gonna be PewDiePie, like blah blah blah, whatever. It's just like there's so many easier ways to make money, and like I feel like it's possible, but
here's the thing.
I don't know.
You who are listening, talk is a big thing. Doing something about it is way different.
Yeah, talk.
So being like, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a Twitch streamer. Do it. Stop saying it. Do it. Stream as much as you can during the time you have. You get done with your homework. Guess what? Go stream for 3 hours. Create a schedule.
Yeah.
Make an about me.
That always kills me because I have so many friends. They're like, they want to be YouTubers because they saw like, oh, Mike's a YouTuber. He got all these subscribers and stuff, and like they want to start their own channel. So I've had multiple friends start their own, and then like they come to me like 3 weeks later and they're like, oh yeah, like I was gonna upload that video, but like, dude, like oh my god, it was a crazy weekend and stuff. It's like, dude.
There you go.
That's what it is.
It's like you take that weekend off to get that video up. Like,
it's like, oh, dude, like
you
we went
have to
the
love
concert.
every aspect. Like when I upload a video, like I don't do much editing, right? But I throw an intro on there. I do little cuts here and there. I get it exporting. I love creating thumbnails and figuring out what the title's gonna be and playing the game, the YouTube game. I love that. And then Twitch, I've done much longer, and I love being in front of people. I love being in like in a crowded room of people just hanging out and talking and like and just interacting. I love interaction, and that's why I do Twitch. Everyone's different. You don't have to be me. You don't have to be a high, energetic, always sounds like he's about to do the most exciting thing in the world kind of guy.
Right.
Look at
you
Mike.
need to see a value though. Like you need to go, hey, like, am I gonna be a guy making Let's Plays, and am I gonna blow up on YouTube with just like reacting to the gameplay? Probably not. Like if you have a unique perspective on anything, maybe.
Yeah.
But like YouTube is moving away from channels that are repeats of other channels, I think, and like you really got to be different.
Yeah.
Like, you really have to be different nowadays to blow up.
Yep.
And if you are different, you will blow up. I mean, look at like Mr. Beast is a good example. Took like good ideas and like his own take on.
But he's
not
also
the
been doing
funniest
that for like
guy.
3 years, 2 years.
True.
You know what I mean?
Relatively,
Like
small amount of time if you're serious about it. But it's a long enough time to weed out the people who are like casual. They think they want to be YouTubers, and like 6 months later, they're like, it didn't work.
Yeah.
As far as Brian's mom, I was like,
I love that we came all like from Twitch to YouTube. Yeah, we're trying to cover these. I that's what I was thinking. We cover the YouTube, Twitch. Honestly, this could be like an hour segment talking about Twitch and YouTube.
Easily.
But yeah, let's get a little bit of Brian's mom in there and then like combine it all, kind of as like
so
a full.
for me, I think like Brian being 16, he needs to be able to understand that like when you have parents that care about you, they do things because they want you to succeed, because they want the best for you. Like, for example, your mom doesn't necessarily have a benefit of you going to college, other than the fact that she wants to see her son be successful.
Right.
And there might be ulterior motives. I don't think
This is not a crazy thing. This is not like my mom's holding me in a cell because she this is your mom wants you to succeed, and religion and college in the books and for many people in the past that has worked for them, and now look at them now, right?
Yeah. I mean, ultimately it is up to you, like Brian, to decide if it's right for you, but I don't think that you should dismiss it so easily with this is what my mom wants, because like I was literally the exact same way. I didn't want to go to college. I ended up going and dropping out 6 months later. I had to justify it to my parents, and my whole thing was like, my parents don't get it. Like they want me to go to college. They don't get it. It's not like that anymore. Looking back, like, I don't know. I probably would have done all right, and I kind of see where they're coming from, and I don't know. The older I get, the smarter they get.
Yeah, exactly. But you also have to realize that they're just trying to put you on a path to what they think through their life is the best possible way. So as much, and dude, it's such a 16-year-old thing, 15, 14, to be like, oh, my parents are controlling me. I want to go out to this party and they won't let me. Like, Come
we
on.
both probably felt that way.
Yeah, I mean, there was
Maybe
always.
not you, because I know you talk about your parents were very open about all.
I mean, my
the things that you wanted
parents
to do, and
were
those-
just insanely supportive. I'm like, Mom, Dad, I want to be an actor. They're like, all right, when are we taking you to an audition? You want to try? Mom, Dad, I want to be a soccer star. All right, we'll take you to practice every day. I'm gonna, So it's just like it was nonstop, like.
But they put
dreamers.
you into it. It wasn't like, Mom, I want to be an actor, and they were like, all right, go be an actor. They were like, they actively were supporting you, because there's a difference between like going to my parents and being like, yeah, I want to be a YouTuber, and then being like, okay, be a YouTuber, and it's like, okay, like, Mom, it didn't work, and like them being like, oh, like, what do you need? How does this work? And like, your parents were very supportive of you.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, there's like a double-edged sword here, because on one hand you have like these controlling parents, which, let's say, for an example, Brian's parents are controlling and they want him to go to college. And
Mom is.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing his
is.
parents are divorced, right? That's what it seems like. Parents are
Maybe,
divorced.
yeah.
They live in different areas. Brian's dad is a little more of a laid-back guy, sort of more like,
Oh, sure,
go get it,
Yeah.
son. Like, do it. Like, do what you want to do. Mom is the one he's living with, who's like very, a little more strict, a little more, this is right. But I feel like the older you get, things with your parents tend to get a little more real, right?
Like
a little
everything I thought they lied to me about and stuff, like you just slowly become your parents, and it's like, oh my God.
more. Oh my.
Like, God damn it,
Whoa.
my dad was totally right about this. Like,
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
So what does he do, dude? He's 16. What does he do?
It's kind of tricky. My opinion is this, and this is like where I'll use my personal experiences, but you want to mediate it. You don't want to cut your parents out, because they're going to be the ones that support you through everything. When you have a YouTube channel and it fucking tanks and you're living on the streets 5 years from now
Jesus.
and you have nothing. Well, for real though.
Yeah,
for real.
no,
this
totally.
is shit that happens.
Yeah.
Like, all of your friends and people that are totally for you having a YouTube channel, they're not going to have your back. Your parents will always be there. So you kind of want to keep that in perspective. Like, if your mom wants you to go to college, like, just compromise. Be like, yeah, okay, I'll go to college, Mom, but like, I'm going to try and focus on this stuff. Do both. If it means that much to you, just do both.
That's what I was thinking too, is like, hey, Mom, listen, I don't want to go to college. I really don't. I've thought about this. I don't want to do this religious trip. And, I
religious
honestly.
trip is different too, because it's like, I've had friends that did that on their own whim. They come out of college
Right.
and they're just crazy religious and then go and do it. But I've never
But what I'm saying is, like,
forced to do that's crazy.
if you tell her, like, I don't want to do that, like myself, I really have these dreams of becoming this thing and I want to test it out. She's probably gonna, if you said no to all that, then there's gonna be a problem. But if you said, listen,
yeah, but she probably won't. Like,
Yeah,
the thing is,
yeah, that's true.
16-year-olds, they
16.
don't talk about this stuff with their parents. Like, explain it, like,
Yeah.
nicely. Don't get mad at her. Just be like, hey.
But
like,
what I'm saying is
I
sort of
wanna
like
try
you
being a
said,
YouTuber.
compromising somehow, where you're like,
Yeah.
listen, Mom, I'm gonna go to college because you really want me to, and as of right now, I don't see the benefit for me. But honestly, I know you know what you're talking about, so I can do college. But I'm also gonna chase my dreams because I'm a dreamer and I really want to try it. So while I'm at college, I'm also gonna be doing YouTube as well on the side, and making my money at my job as well. I'm gonna crush it all out. I'm not gonna go on that trip for 2 years because I just don't.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I don't.
And she can't make you. I mean, if you want to get into the technicalities, you'll be 18.
Well, at 18, she
force
can't
you.
make you, but like,
Yeah, she can kick you out of her house. Remember that.
Yeah,
Don't
be
like,
ready for
Mom,
that.
you can't make me do anything. But like, when's dinner ready?
are we having meatloaf?
Yeah, like, you can't do those things. The weird thing about that is I went through like almost the identical cycle where like my parents are very Midwestern religion, whereas like very Christian family brought
Right.
up in like, and like I kind of went through the same thing where like, God, this is so stupid. Like, religion is so stupid. And now like the last like year, maybe like 2 years, dude, I've been getting like so much more into the thought of like, I don't know if it's like just curiosity or whatever, but that stuff is still just like, I think about it and I'm like, I wonder like what, like if I went to church, and I don't know, it's just, you start understanding things without being a little angsty teenager and without, I don't know, it's just.
And that's another thing, dude. You are in, like, once again, 16, like the prime of your discovering life. life. Like you are like in the prime of that. So you are figuring everything out. It's all coming at you at 1,000 miles per hour. Your job, what are you gonna do in life? Oh, you wanna do your dream? You see these YouTubers living this great gamer lifestyle. Oh, it's so fun. Don't you want that? Don't you want it? And it's like intense. But like, just remember to take a breath and remember you're 16 and enjoy being at high school and that whole thing, and enjoy playing video games when you're off school and then getting your homework done, and enjoy like that. Don't be too focused. Like, actually, I take that back. If you really think you're gonna do this and you're gonna make it as a Twitch streamer or a YouTuber, you need to set little goals for yourself and you need to prove it. You don't have a computer yet.
That's the thing that I always say too, is like, the way that I see it is it doesn't really matter what anyone tells you. Like, anyone could have went up to, let's say, man, I don't know. Like, I would say PewDiePie is a good example.
Right.
You could have had 100 people go up to PewDiePie and be like, yeah, you're not going to be a YouTuber.
Yep.
He probably would have still went out there and became a YouTuber. So if you're the type of person that is that easily swayed by what your mom wants you to do or anything, like, you're not going to make it anyways. If you want to be a YouTuber, like, you'll stay up late doing your homework in college, making ends meet, still making videos, still making funny videos. You know, the world is going to wage you out, man. You got to kind of test yourself. And
That's so true, dude. Yeah, people are always going to be fighting against you.
Yeah. I mean,
So
like,
if you
my
really
parents said I
want
wasn't
it,
gonna do anything.
yeah, if you really want it, like, go do it. You know, and that's, well, John, I've been doing it for a month and a half and I only get like 10 views on my video.
Yeah, then you're not cut out for it.
Okay, no, I mean, I don't really say that, but I say, well, then what, you don't have more than 10 friends to click on a video every time you put it up? You don't have, then what's going on? What game are you playing? Fortnite? Okay, buddy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fortnite gameplay video 1. Like,
what are your
funny
titles?
Compilation. You know,
Why are people gonna click on your Twitch stream or your YouTube? Why? You have to stand out. If you can't do it with your unique, how you are as a person, do it with the titles. If you can't do it with the titles, do it with the awesome thumbnail and art. If you can't do it with that, do it with one of your skills that you have that you can do everything upside down. What? The upside down guy? He can do it all upside down? That's nuts. Like, you gotta find. And when you go through, and there's nothing left, guess what? You say, hey, I'm just gonna play video games for a hobby and for fun, and I'm gonna go make my money elsewhere.
Yeah, like 6 months into this, you might be like, man, I've never enjoyed video games less than when I was a YouTuber, dude. I'm always like, do I play this like on a live stream? Do I record this? Like, I miss the days when I could just play a game. Honestly, it's not like that anymore. I just don't play video games as much as I did, but
right.
Still.
But that's also
like a really
like,
big game blowing up would make me really excited back in the day.
Yeah.
And now it's just like stresses me out. It's like, oh my God, people are investigating it. They're
but
already coming up
you've
with
sort of
clickbait.
figured out what you like more. You don't really love gaming videos. You like more life and being out in the world and like what's going on.
I like things that are like very
little sketches and like fun things like that. And that's cool.
Like
and that's like
personality into it.
And that's also something you got to figure out. Do you want to be a gaming channel? Do you want to do cooking? Do you want to do, because we're just thinking in our bubble of like gaming, but like
I will say that though, like, gaming is probably one of the hardest genre. Like, it's probably the most saturated YouTuber genre.
Yeah.
It's just anyone with a PS4 now can hit record.
Yep.
And like, that's a lot of competition.
It's
man.
so much
There's
easier.
Good people out there.
But never say never. That's like another thing. It's like, just like PewDiePie, you said, like if 100 people told him he wasn't gonna make it, he'd still do it because he was like, listen, I enjoy this too much. And that's why when it comes from like a hobby background and like something you just enjoy doing on your free time, that's how Twitch started for me. It was just fun. I just had fun. I wasn't like, I need to make $50 to make sure I could pay my rent for tomorrow so I can like keep living. That's when it's not fun. That's when the new game comes out, you're grinding till 7 in the morning.
That's when your videos start shitting the bed.
And you
too,
notice it,
like,
dude. You see it on people's faces. You see it in their Twitch streams when they're like, "Oh, guys, $10 more, and I'm gonna eat this hot pepper." And it's like, wait, is this for charity? No. What are you doing? Like, why?
Yeah, there's no personality there. Like, I don't know. I love the streamers that I watch that are massive, and they will ban like 12-month subs.
Yep.
Like Tyler One's a good example, dude. I love that. I'll watch his streams, and like people will donate, they'll sub, and he just doesn't care. He's like, whatever. Like I'm not gonna compromise the integrity of my stream to like, you know,
Make you happy.
yeah.
So
Genuine
what I would say,
genuine.
Brian, to you know, really bring this together is, I think your parents are gonna. I mean, you even said you have a brother. I'm pretty sure it was, who didn't go to college, and you could tell your mom resents him and stuff. But in my opinion, just based off how you wrote it and stuff, this mom seems like she's not completely disowning him. She's just not agreeing with the choices he took. Your parents don't always have to agree with the choices you take, but also remember, sort of like how we said, your parents are your number one fan. They're looking out for you. They have your back. They do things because they don't want you in dangerous situations. They don't want you in stupid. They want you. The reason she wants you 2 years of a religious trip, that's just gonna build character, you know, and teach you fundamentals. You're probably gonna be building houses and doing things really nice for people and giving. That's what it's gonna teach you. And then college.
And they're the first ones to buy your merch.
Yes, they really are. They really are. And then college is great in a sense of like, if you don't really know exactly what you want to do, you're taking the classes. Oh my God, I got thrown into a film class. I actually love this business side of film. What's going on? This is different. Okay, this is sort of, and it sort of builds that ground for you to possibly come up with what you want to do. Now, you could be like me. I think Mike's the same way, who I knew the moment I was in 9th grade, 8th grade of middle school, I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to act or do something
that was me too. I wanted to create.
I was creating films, short films with my buddies, and then like we got older and we figured out like green screen work, and then like I was creating more films, and then I was trying to get on films, and then from films I was like, oh, I love music, but that's pretty much just like acting on stage, and like then I was a singer, and like from there it was like Twitch came out of nowhere, and it was sort of like everything I loved: games, music, acting, you know, being live on the spot, theater, big, like whatever it is. So it came together, right? For me personally, and Mike, I think the same, right?
Oh yeah, dude. But like sometimes you don't realize that you can't do anything else until you work a real job. Because I remember when I worked in a pharmacy dealing drugs all day, and I would consistently think like, if I do this for the rest of my life, I'm gonna kill myself. Like I'm genuinely going to jump off of a cliff.
Yep.
And that motivates you insanely, because then like you're making YouTube videos and you're like, I'm giving this my all because I've seen the other side. I'm never going there. And like, instead of going in like, oh, I'm gonna make a YouTube video, I think this will be good. Like, you need to have that drive.
Yeah.
And maybe like your mom not thinking that you're gonna be a YouTuber is a good drive too.
That is that's
motivation.
the best drive, dude. That is what like, dude, when people don't believe in me, that's when I'm like, yes, let's go.
When everyone believes in me, like especially at the gym, those are my worst lifts.
Everyone's like, oh, he's got this. You want that guy who's looking at you in the corner of the gym like, pussy.
Yeah. I want that guy who's like, you can't lift that.
You can't.
I'm like,
There's
what?
And I think that's like the fire you use, man. That is the fire, Brian, is use, you know, people who don't think you can do it. Because we don't know you, Brian. I've never seen one of your videos. I have never seen you know, I can usually judge a book by its cover, like many people can, and be wrong about
Common
it.
misconception is you can't, but you can.
You usually can, 95% of the time. And if you don't have the drive, nothing's gonna work. And that's
nothing ever is gonna work.
Ever. And that's why a lot of people struggle with like, man, I have no drive to do anything. And that's why you have to discover it. You have to find it.
Yeah.
You have to see where it stems from and where you can get it and like what makes you. Ugh, I'm feeling it right now. I need to make a YouTube video. I am making a YouTube video. Ah!
Yeah. You're already doing it, John. Settle down.
I'm throwing shit around my room right now.
Me, on the other hand, hey man, go for it. You need to have drive. Like, uploaded 2 months ago. I can already read the top comment.
Dude, but
why is Mike telling this guy how to succeed at YouTube?
It's so true.
I have a funny side story. Is
Yeah.
I have a buddy who he owns a recording studio, and he recorded this guy's band, and like made their album. It was like really well mastered, good songs, all kinds of stuff. Finally posted it on, it was like Bandcamp where you can buy it. And the next day he like hits me up. He's like, oh my God, like I already sold a copy of it. So like I would come over there, we're like checking it out, and he goes and opens the thing. And it was the lead singer's mom who bought a copy of it.
Oh my
It was like
God.
the cutest thing.
Dude, they're your support. I mean, for some people, everyone's different. Remember, guys, when we're talking about these things, it's just for like the situation that we're reading. Of course, some people don't have parents. Some people, their dad's a piece of shit, mom's great, but like everyone's different.
I've seen a lot of those piece of shit parents too, though, that are like, I have friends that partied and they were literally having parties with alcohol when they were 17. Their parents were like, whatever, man, like, just go, like, you know, I did shrooms and stuff. Not saying that, you know, we'll get into drugs on a different topic, but like, they just kind of let their kids do whatever they wanted.
Yeah.
Those kids are now in fucked up places. They're not happy. They're realizing that their lives are in turmoil because their parents never gave them any boundaries or guidelines to go off of. They're like, whatever, fucking do whatever, kid. And they're like, what? It's like, all right. And then they turn 25 and they're like, oh my God, it was all just for nothing.
Yeah.
So a little bit of boundaries isn't bad. It just means your parents care about you. And it's good to have parents that care about you.
Which is nice. And Brian, you also have your dad, which I know you don't live with, and I agree with you. You can't like be like, Dad, make mom do that. Like, that's unfair, especially since you're living with your mom. You need to have the talk with your mom. But you can tell your dad what you want, and then when your mom and dad talk, your dad will for sure like slyly say something or like just be like, hey, did you hear about, you know, Brian and him?
Especially if they're divorced, to be honest.
Yeah, truly.
Seen it a million times, man. Mom wants him to go to college. Dad's going to be like, oh, yeah, screw mom, Brian. I'm your friend.
I'm your buddy. You want
I'm
a
your
cigarette?
Buddy, Brian. You're coming over here for Christmas now. Like,
and your 18th, bro, your 16, 18th birthday really is how little time I have. That's not little time. That's a year or a year and a half, 2 years. That is a long time in the sense of you trying to figure out. So right now you don't have a computer. Okay, well, can you do some stuff on your cell phone? You know, like film some little video or at least practice. All right, get a computer. Your mom won't let you. She wants to save for college. Fine, then put some of it away. Make a deal with her. Hey, I'm gonna put 80% away for college and for this trip that you want me to go on that we'll talk about. But 20% I'm gonna save up for a computer. Enter in some goddamn giveaways. I know that sounds stupid, but try and like win a giveaway. You know, like find all the streamers doing, hey guys, I'm giving away a PC. Oh, cool.
he'll make it work. I mean, like, dude, when I started, I had an Elgato connected to like a $400 laptop.
Yeah,
I was playing
dude.
games at like 20 frames, like recording on I don't even know what the mic was, dude. It was something I just found in my house.
Love it.
And then if people like you, they don't care. It'll catch on.
Exactly.
To a
Exactly,
point.
man.
I mean, you
got this,
can't
Brian.
upload a video in 240p and be upset when people aren't watching the whole thing, but you got it, Bri. You got it.
You got this, buddy. You got this. Please
Good
follow
thing this
up.
video is sponsored by Razer. So, Brian, we're actually hooking you up with a full gaming setup and all the recording
Oh,
equipment
don't
necessary.
tell him that. I wish that
that
was
not-
true.
Oh, that's not true?
No, I told you that was just a joke.
Oh. Brian, I'm sorry. This is the end for your dreams.
Oh no, Brian.
I really wanted to give you this setup.
That would have been so cool though if we like at the end of the episode we're like, this is actually sponsored by Razer and we're hooking you up with a computer. Send us your address. Dude, that would make I would cry. I would like I love that kind of thing.
I'd be like, Razer, where's
we
my
fly
shit?
to his house and we like deliver it and we like have it chat with his mom. What if we took this to the next
level? We go to
level?
his house and make this a huge deal and like invite all of his friends, have this huge like thing, and then we hand him like the box and it's like 10% off your next order at Razer.com.
Oh my God. Razer, if you're listening to this, let's go. Brian needs a computer. That would be unreal, dude.
Here you go, Bri. It's your brand new Razer mouse pad.
It lights up and you can plug it into USB. Oh, you don't have USB? Sorry, buddy.
Well, we literally show up to his house to deliver it.
Just imagine. We flow.
His mom's crying, like he's just like shaking. Bri, here's your mouse pad.
Look what I did for you, honey. Mom, it's a mouse pad. It's like $20 at Best Buy.
Mom, this idea was fucked.
Dude, don't be stressed. You're 16 years old. Have a good one, my man. Thank you guys so much for listening today. Wow, this is a longer episode. Holy crap.
Yeah, what was this, like 80 minutes?
35, 40 minutes,
You know
dude.
you pay me by the minute.
I know this. All right, hold on. I got to end it. Hold on. We're about
talk
to be
about that
over.
after.
7 seconds. We're going to be over. Any last words?
Oh my god, dude, I just had a million words, and as soon as you say that, I can't think
Okay,
of one.
now I have to pay you the extra minute. So give us something good to end up on. Give us like a Gandhi quote.
A Gandhi quote?
Yeah, just a Neatmike quote.
Okay. Whether you think you will or you won't, you are always right. There you go, Bri.
Damn. Deep, dude.
It's like my favorite quote.
Deep.
I was trying to think of something funny, ended up doing something real.
That's
whatever.
real, bro. I love it. All right, peace out, everyone. We love you. We'll see you soon. Later.